Good afternoon sa inyong lahat, mga kapuso. Welcome back inside Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City for another game day in your NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day, and we are here in your favorite in-between sports and entertainment show. This is Game On. My name is Martin Javier. Got you covered here alongside Mr. Pure Business and Pleasure, Anton Rojas, in this edition of the show. And this comes after our first game today kung saan nanalo ang Mapua Cardinals kontra sa Perpetual ALTAs 73-65 to get their second straight win of the competition. And is this their first winning streak? I think so. Yeah? O nakadalawang sunod din sila nung huli?
I think it hasn't gone to a 3-game winning streak, so it's not really considered as a streak, right? I mean, a back-to-back is not a streak yet, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I think Mapua back-to-back, but 3-game winning streak. They have yet to experience it this season. But Marts, you know what I'm getting right now is season 95 vibes. Nung una naging coach si Coach Randy Alcantara.
Nasa isip ko na yan kanina nung broadcast.
3 out of 6, diba, in the first round, and then 6 wins, 3 losses in the second round. They finished the eliminations 9-9, pero hindi pa rin sila umabot sa Final Four. But that has to be their mindset. They have to go 9-9 again if they want a chance of making it to the Final Four. Kasi sayang naman, last year, umabot na sila sa finals. They had almost exactly the same lineup. Unfortunately, some things happened. Arvin Gamboa got injured as well. Pero lumalaban pa rin. Hindi pa rin nawawalan ng loob itong kupunan ni Coach Randy Alcantara. You see how hard Warren Bonifacio is working. One of the best big men that we have in collegiate basketball. Look at that shot. Oh, it's not going to the left. It's going straight to the ring. So you know he's energized. You know he's motivated. You know he wants to get these wins for Mapua.
That's right. 14 points, 9 rebounds for that guy. And I'm more impressed with the unselfishness of this team at this point of the tournament. Kasi nung first few games natin, isa sila sa pinakamababa sa assists. Today, against Perpetual, they had 20 assists. So yung mga numbers yun ng College of St. Benilde, yung mga ganong klaseng 20 assists per game. So it's good to see them, passing the ball more, being unselfish, and finding the best shot available in each possession.
For Perpetual naman, I feel kind of sad because yun nga, you mentioned it earlier. Yung winning streaks you're waiting for these teams in the middle of the pack to try to come up with a run para umabot sila sa Final Four. But then even San Beda, nada pa against Perpetual. Nakasungkit ng isa sa overtime, and then Perpetual, you think that after that morale-boosting win, the whole vibe would change, and then they are sent back down to earth. So, I mean, it's so hard to predict yung mga happenings dito sa NCAA. It's so hard for any team to come up with a winning streak, to make a run for the Final Four. But that's what makes the league so exciting kasi yun nga, we don't know what to expect.
Yun nga at binanggit mo rin, Ton, we don't know what to expect this season. Diba? Ang dami nating laban na sobrang ganda, nag-overtime. How many games went to overtime already? Maybe 4
Apat
games.
na, no?
4 games. So, very unpredictable yung results. And I think the difference lang, balikan ko yung sinabi mo doon nung season 95 natin. Because Mapua finished 6th that season. Just right behind the Benil Blazers, who also had a 9-9 record. Pero yung number 4 team, that year, 11 wins. That year, though, meron tayong mga clear front runners. Etong season 98, parang hindi mo pa rin masabi. Diba? So, hanggang may chance kang humabol, manalo ka lang ng manalo, malay mo, umabot ka pa rin.
I mean, when did we ever think that, it would be a question as to whether teams are still afraid of San Beda?
Right.
Diba? I think this is the first year that we are rethinking whether the aura of invincibility for the Red Lions is still there. I just hope there are no Red Lions behind me right now. Baka mamaya lumapit na sila dito. What are you talking about?
Hindi, pero okay. Of course, this is still a rebuilding phase for the Red Lions with a new head coach in the fold. So, meron naman nakikita natin yung full potential nila, but it just some games, lalong-lalo na dito sa panimula ng second round natin, talaga nag-a-adjust pa rin sila.
The thing is though, I mean, it's funny when you say rebuilding. Kasi itong San Beda, we've always had this mindset na hindi sila nauubusan ng materyales.
Correct.
So it's never really a rebuilding year for them. It's always a year wherein they are contenders here in the NCAA. Pero yun nga, things have changed. And I think that's also why other teams have emerged because they know now that even Stevens, they know that, you know, it's like musical chairs. There are 4 seats and all these teams are dancing around these chairs and they're all trying to get to the chair as fast as they can. So that's the type of scene that I envision right now this year in season 98.
That's probably the greatest game of musical chair that I'm gonna see in my entire life. Kasi syempre, dikitan pa rin. At okay, yung makakalaban ngayon ng San Beda EAC Generals, no pushovers as well. Parang nabuhayan din itong team na to, Anton. So, mamaya, titignan natin kung ano kaya yung magiging bakbakan nila.
Yeah, they're both coming off losses. And when teams are coming off losses, alam mong gutom sila eh. And especially this year, you would think na, okay, EAC is gonna feel discouraged. Kasi pag tinignan mo yung team standing sila, isa pa lang yung panalo. Diba? So you would think, oh, this is a gone season, this is a let-go season. Pero nakikita mo, lumalaban pa rin. And again, I wanna stress si Nat Cosejo, nagbago yung kanyang buhay because of that life-changing All-Star weekend. Diba? I mean, I'm gonna show it later in the graphics with Coach Topex Robinson when we get to work. We're gonna see just how much the numbers have become consistent for Cosejo because this is a guy that was only averaging about 13 points in the first round pero 2 20-point performances and then an 18-point performance in his last game. Ano eh, para sa akin I compare him and his career to yung player ng JRU dati si Michael Mabulak. Remember him? Parang ganun din yung laro niya. He moves in the paint. Wasn't really a standout like Cosejo here in the NCAA, just part of the rotation, pero naging MVP in his pro career. So I mean, I remember covering a league where he became the MVP and I was like, wait a minute, isn't this the guy from JRU? I mean, he wasn't that big before, but now, diba, he has proven his worth at iba na yung caliber niya. I think that's what can happen to Nat Cosejo.
That's right. Nako-cover ko na to sa professional leagues. Itong si Michael Mabulak. You know, he's usually one of the main guys of his team. Kahit ang mga kasama niya, mga alpha din. Pero that's a good comparison para dito kay Nat Cosejo. And again, he is looking to continue that against the Red Lions. But we mentioned earlier that we've had a lot of great games already in season 98. Pero ito, merong game na nangibabaw ngayong linggo. O ito, silipin natin sa ating Game of the Week. Panoorin natin.
Patindi ng patindi at lalong umiinit ang mga bakbakan sa hardcourt sapagkat malapit na tayo dumating sa Final Four ng NCAA Season 98 Men's Basketball Tournament. Ngunit kung may isang laro nung nakaraang linggo na talagang tumatak sa ating mga puso at isipan, yan ay ang naging laban ng Perpetual ALTAs at San Beda Red Lions noong Sabado, October 22. Importante ang larong ito sapagkat wala pa sa top 4 ng team standings ang dalawang kupunan. Dikit ang laban sa first 3 quarters at sa huling minuto, nagkasubukan ng tapang. Tabla sa 66 all ang score with 51.2 seconds remaining at nasa free throw line si Mark Denver Omega. Minintis niya ang dalawang free throw.
He misses both.
Tumira naman ng mga mid-range jumpers sina Gabriel Cometa at Jello Razon. Ngunit pareho silang sumablay.
Big time jumper miss. And
with 3.3 seconds left, nagkaroon ng tsansa ang San Beda na makuha ang panalo.
They go to Alfaro for the win.
Pero hindi na shoot ni Peter Alfaro ang game-winning 3.
We'll head to extra time. Woo!
Pumasok sa overtime ang laban at ito ang 4th overtime game ng torneo.
Oh, the putback. The putback is good para kay John Avis to Bajo. Bajo's back, being crowded by 3 defenders.
Tumablan na naman ang score with less than a minute to go.
Puma puts it up. Napunta kay Avis. The putback, he gets fouled.
31.7 seconds na lang ang nalalabi nang umapak sa linya si John Avis. Naipasok niya ang mga free throws para lumamang ang Perpetual 72-70. Sa sumunod na possession, tinawagan ng traveling si Justin Sanchez.
Violation.
At final na naman ng Red Lions si Abis. 2 out of 2 ulit si Abis at umakyat sa 4 ang lamang ng Altas 74-70.
Gets the ball back. Here's a 3 for the win. In and out.
Hindi nagmintis sa free throw line si Abis in this game, going 9 for 9. Natapos ang laro sa score na 75-72. Tinalo ng Perpetual ang San Beda para umangat ang kanilang kartada sa 5-6. Ang Red Lions naman ay bumagsak sa 6-4. Career high 21 points ang ginawa ni John Abis. Samantalang si Mark Denver Omega naman ay nakakuha ng career high 22 rebounds.
Ball back. Here's the three for the win.
Makasaysayan at makapigil hininga. Itong tagumpay ng Perpetual laban sa San Beda ang ating NCAA Season 98 Game of the Week.
Game of the week natin between Perpetual and San Beda that went to overtime. Perpetual coming out on top and a huge win for the Altas against the Red Lions. Dung time na yun, panglimang panalo nila, 5-6. Only 1.5 games behind the San Beda Red Lions, pero dahil natalo sila kanina, 5-7 na ulit sila.
Yun na yung sinasabi ko, Martz eh. Diba? I mean, coming off that win, you would think na, yan na, eto na, magsisimula na ng winning streak itong Perpetual, pero tatalo kanina against Mapua. Yun yung mga sayang dito sa NCAA. Yung walang kasiguraduhan.
Yeah.
Yun yung mindset dapat ng mga teams na there's no sure win. Wala yung titingin ka sa schedule tapos sasabihin mo, lista mo na tong panalo na to. Walang ganon dito sa NCAA. And that's why it's so fun to watch. And like, even this game right after us, I mean, you can't count EAC out. You can't just look at the team standings and be like, oh, this is a win for San Beda.
That's right. And in that game, balikan ko ulit yun, Perpetual, San Beda, tatlong career high yun ha. John Abis with 21 points, career high. Carlo Fileras, 16 points, career high. Pero topped it earlier with 22 points, bagong career high para sa kanya. At Mark Denver Omega with 22 rebounds.
Sipag.
Grabe yun.
Kaya proud na proud si Coach Hammer sa kanya eh.
Ganun din kaya si Coach Hammer dati? Hindi ko sure.
No.
Hindi.
No. No.
Okay. Yeah, pero susunod, dahil pinag-uusapan na natin ang Perpetual Altas, susugurin naman natin yung kanilang Dugout at syempre kakausapin natin ang halftime performer for Game 2 today. Yan po ay sa ating pagbabalik dito lang sa Game On!
Keep up with non-stop in-court action with GMA Sports. Catch the latest sports news here and round the globe. Be thrilled with conversations about the finest athletes and sports personalities.
Is this it? Yes! And Mamuski with a 1-2 is now down to just 6.
And never miss a beat on the latest hard-court drama. We'll bring you stories behind each point and victory, one play at a time. Follow our official social media handles for your daily fix of hype and adrenaline. Online, GMA Sports. Pusong kampiyon. Tayo'y may pusong kampiyon. There's no stopping us from getting the latest news and catching every nerve-wracking moment of the NCAA games. Pumunta na sa official NCAA website, gmanetwork.com/NCAA at i-download ang official NCAA app para sa latest updates, full game.
Welcome back to the show. You guys are still watching your favorite in-between sports and entertainment show. This is Game On, so inside of Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. Okay, nandito pa rin tayo sa ating Tuesday doubleheader right in between it. At ngayon, kasama natin ang magpo-perform for our second game. Halftime performer natin siya dito sa NCAA. Nandito si Soms David. Hello, Soms.
Hi, Kuya Martin. Hi, everyone.
Ayan po, Soms David. Pang-ilan balik mo na sa NCAA ulit? Pang-ilan na to eh?
Pang-ilan na ba to?
Oo.
Siguro...
Lagi kasi kayo nakagrupo eh, di ba?
Mga pang-apat?
Pang-apat na
Mga
beses
ganun
na. Okay. Soms, iba naman itatanong ko sa'yo ngayon. Kasi syempre, marami na akong natanong sa'yo dati eh. Ngayon naman, let's talk about your origin story. Sabi mo sa akin kanina, off-cam, alumnus ka ng The Clash.
Yes.
Diba?
The Clash Season 1.
The Clash Season 1.
Yes.
How old were you when you joined The Clash?
17.
Wow! Okay. 17
Bagets
years old. Bagets pa. Pero, bago ka sumali doon, marami ka na bang experience sa pagkanta?
No, actually, it was my first
Whoa.
contest ever.
Oh.
Kahit mga contest sa barangay, never ako sumali.
Hindi
Sa
sumali.
schools, never. First ko yung The Clash. And ayun, it went great naman.
So, oo nga, kamusta yun? Kasi usually, syempre, nagsisimula yan sa mga barangay para maka-experience ka ng ng
amateur
singing
singing
on
contest,
stage.
yeah.
Oo, 'di ba? Pero yun, big stage yun on national TV sa GMA network. Kamusta yung journey na yan para sa'yo?
Siyempre nakakakaba at first, pero liberating kasi yung feeling since siguro ito na rin yung naging dream ko parang secretly. Kasi more on academic yung parents ko eh. So, parang pangarap ko siya secretly pero sinuportahan naman nila ako. And it was a fun journey. Ang dami ko natutunan. Hindi lang sa pagkanta but sa buhay din. I've met a lot of good people. I've made my own group of friends na hanggang ngayon close ko pa rin. Yung mga nagpo-perform din dito sa NCAA.
Yeah, maraming ang The Clash alumni, pati mga champions nagpo-perform dito sa NCAA. Pero Sams, paano ka naman nahilig sa pagkanta? Ilang taon ka ba nung nagsimula kang kumanta?
Well, according to my parents, 3 pa lang daw kumakanta na ako. Pero medyo late bloomer ako sa pag-perform eh. Kasi nag-start ako mag-perform siguro grade 10. Hindi pa ako willing gawin yun nun. Parang sinabihan lang ako na kailangan mag-represent ng isang kumakanta sa klase namin. Sa school, yun yung first ever stage performance ko. Tapos after nun, The Clash na ata.
Yun lang dalawa.
Yun.
Wow, kasi yung iba, alam ko syempre sa Pilipinas, daming singer, daming magandang boses. Usually, pag may intention ka maging singer, nag-aaral yan eh. You know, they enter and they take professional training for singing, yung mga voice trainings, voice lessons. Ikaw?
Actually, yun yung naging reason ko kung ba't ako sumaya ng The Clash. Kasi meron siyang workshop na kasama. So, parang sa akin, if manalo ako, thank you Lord. If di ako manalo, okay lang kasi nakapag-workshop ako. Yun lang talaga yung gusto ko nun.
Nahasa ka.
Nahasa ako.
At kasama
And even
mo mga
after The Clash,
magaling.
nahasa pa rin ako kasi nagbigay yung GMA ng a lot of workshops. Not just singing, meron dancing, acting, meron pang personality development, meron pang hosting, meron pa styling, camera, photo, ang dami. Parang school na siya.
Oo. Ito na yung school mo. Dahil sabi mo, academic yung business mo. So ito na yung medyo nagiging school mo within the network. Pero Sams, sige, ano nga abangan namin kay Sams David na susunod?
Pwede ko na ba sabihin, pero we're planning something. We're planning to release a new self-written single.
Wow.
And ayun, I hope abangan nyo po mga kapuso. And I hope i-stream nyo po yung latest single ko na Kaulayaw, available on all digital platforms worldwide. And ako rin po yung nagsulat ng kanta na yun.
Sama mo na social media ni Sams
Ayun,
David.
please don't forget to follow me on my social media accounts at I'm Sams David lahat.
Yun. Simpleng-simple. Across social media.
Lahat.
Lahat yun. I am
I'm
Sams
Sams
David.
David.
Okay. Sams, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you so much.
And good luck later.
Thank you. Abangan nyo po yun mga kapuso.
Sa performance niya later on, halftime ng Game 2 natin between EAC kontra San Beda. Pero ngayon po, as promised, papakita na natin ang ating Dugout Raid with the Perpetual ALTAs. Let's all watch this.
Dito nangyayari ang kanilang mga preparasyon at dito rin kaya natin hahalukayin ang kanilang mga emosyon. Dugout raid na ba ito? Game on! Ano ginagawa mo usually dito sa loob ng dugout ng Perpetual?
Hindi po ako kumain ng lunch kaya kakain po.
Yan, kumakain siya. So, eto ba? Favorite mo ba to? Ano ba to? Kwentuhan mo naman kami.
Fried chicken po, tas pork chop.
Favorite mo ba yan?
Opo, araw-araw po namin naulam to eh. Araw-araw po namin naulam to eh.
Hindi nagpapalit.
Nagpapalit din po adobo.
Parang nagre-reklamo ka ata eh. From a rookie, we are now here with Richard Movida. Hi Richard, how are you?
Good.
Good. I feel like you're doing good because you're eating a lot right now. What are you eating?
Just pork chop and fried chicken.
Is that your favorite?
We had no choice, but it was
No choice. But if you had a choice, what would be your food for the day?
I'm kind of craving pasta right now, so yeah.
Oh, you're craving for pasta. Is it carbonara or what kind?
Yeah, carbonara would be fine.
All right. So what do you usually do for your pre-game ritual here inside the dugout?
Usually just listen to music.
Okay, listening to music. What kind of music? Do you have any favorite genre or favorite song or artist?
Don't. Bryson Tiller.
Wow, okay. I don't know that song, but good luck later, Richard. Okay, let's move on. Kamusta ka naman?
Okay lang.
Parang inaway mo ako kagabi ah. Okay, so kalma ka lang. Anong favorite pre-game ritual mo? Yung ginagawa mo usually dito sa loob ng dugout?
Kumain ng apple.
Apple? Bakit? Anong sustansya ba galing dyan sa apple na yan?
Sabi kasi, one apple a day keeps a doctor away.
Okay, we are now here with Leon Martel. Ito, favorite ko to. Leon, bakit ka nakaupo dito? Anong ginagawa mo?
Nagpe-prepare para sa game, nagpapatape para maiwasan yung mga ankle injuries.
Pero ano pang ibang usually ginagawa mo pre-game?
Una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat sa Panginoon, nagpe-pray. Kasi nga, sa mga gandang araw at saka sa bagong opportunity. Ganun po.
Siyempre, hi naman kay Kuya. Minamasahe ko. Hi, Kuya.
Hi, Kuya.
Lagi ba nagpapamasahe to si Leon sa'yo?
Opo.
Bakit mo pinagbibigyan? Napapagod ka.
Hindi, okay lang po.
Para sa'yo, kagaganda ng laro niya po.
Win.
Thank you ka naman kay Kuya.
Thank you, Kuya Ace. Mahal na mahal po kita.
Ayan, thank you so much, Leon Martel. Ano yung usually pre-game ritual na ginagawa mo?
Wala lang, pinapahinga ko lang yung utak ko, kumbaga para makafocus sa game, ganun.
So parang nagme-meditate ka ba?
Oo, parang ganun lang.
Okay, so pag nagme-meditate ka, anong iniisip mo?
Yung
Sample nga, sige, pikit ka, tapos pipikit, tapos...
iniisip na yung kung anong gagawin sa game, mamaya.
So mga ka-NC, kasama naman natin si Christian Pagaran. Siya yung namimigay right now ng mga jerseys and the shorts ng Perpetual ALTAs team. Why? Ba't ikaw naatasan dyan?
Kasi po, para makatulong po sa kanila po.
Oo naman, napaka-selfless naman to. Kaya nga Christian yung pangalan niya, no? Nila, ikaw ba naglaban na?
Hindi po, God.
Naman. So parang ikaw lang talaga nagbibigay. Ito talaga laging task mong every game.
Yes po.
Kay Richard! Wow, para magdamit naman siya. Kay Cyrus ni Tura, a.k.a. The Virus. Tama ba? The Virus? Bakit ka nga daw The Virus?
Sa sa ligang labas po yun eh.
Ba't namumula ka?
Wala lang talaga.
Sumasayaw! Okay, sige, tara! Tara! Halika! O, dali, sayaw ka. Game, 1, 2, 3. Parang may mali dun sa sayaw. At yan na po ang mga ganap sa loob ng dugout ng Perpetual ALTAs. Abangan niyo po kami sa mga susunod pa na pagsilip. This is Ann Gabriel para sa dugout raid ng Game On!
Correction, ha? That is Ann Gabriel 2.0.
2.0?
Diba? Other side of Ann, pinapakita niya sa atin dito.
Alam mo, Marts, para sa akin, mas energetic si Anong nakaraan eh. Mas energetic siya dun sa letran eh. Yun
Talaga,
that's my opinion.
talaga.
I don't know about you guys, but yun lang yung napansin ko.
Narinig mo yun, ha? So, may napansing, constructive to? Criticism on live TV. Bakit kaya nawala ng slide yung sigla ni Ann? Biro lang, mayroon maganda pa rin yung ginawa dyan ni Ann Gabriel. And of course, we got to know the Perpetual ALTAs a little bit more. Lalong-lalo na, syempre, bago mag-game, nasa dugout sila, paano kaya sila nagpe-prepare, o kaya paano kaya sila, napupunta sa focus nila. Pero yung iba doon, iba-iba yung ritual no?
Oh, si Richard, kumakain. Si Nitura, hinihila pa ni Ann. Diba? Si Pagaran, nakatayo. Tinitignan yung shorts, diba? Well, I mean, it just goes to show na yung Perpetual very welcoming and we're super thankful to everybody there, especially Boss Anton Tamayo, Miss Rose, everybody sa lahat ng mga nanonood from Perpetual. Thank you so much and you make it easier for us, 'di ba? Like when you allow si mga tulad ni Ann to do those dugout raids.
Oo. Hindi yun yung attorney to be Ann Gabriel na usually nakikita natin at courtside dito sa NCAA. Siyempre may konting kulik. That's the fun side of Miss Ann dyan sa Perpetual. Yan, nagpapasalamat tayo sa team nila. And we hope that they can get back on the winning track in their next game because again, this is a long second round ahead of us. Anton, ang dami pang pwedeng mangyari, marami pang pwedeng makahabol at sumira at gumulo ng ating Final Four picture.
One game I'm looking forward to this weekend is the San Beda Benil game, actually.
Yeah.
On Saturday. And that's not like overlooking San Beda's game right now, but like Diba?
Because of the battle that they had in the first round.
Oh, in the first round. And I mean, Benilde is doing so well right now. So there is that mindset and that narrative na sino ba makakatalo dito sa mga to? Because this is the year that they want to make it to the Final Four. They're trying to manifest that type of situation for them. It hasn't happened since the time of Sunday Salvacion.
Yep.
Diba? And then Will Gozum, he has a chance to become the first Benilde Blazers MVP since Jay Sagat.
Yep.
Grabe. So, season 81 pa yun. Okay, this was before the San Beda Season 82 era started with the arrival of Sam Ekwe. That was the last time na nagka-MVP ang Benilde Blazers. So I mean, daming pwede mangyari for them.
And yung sinabi sa akin ni Big Bo Belga na bilib siya na si Jay Sagat yung naging MVP kasi may Ekwe na noon at marami ng prominent bigs noon. But, you know, despite everyone there, siya yung isa sa mga nag-MVP in that era. But that was a long time ago. Benilde looking to get back to the promised land. Dalawa pa lang nakakatalo sa kanila this season, and one of the teams na nakatalo sa kanila will be in action for our second game today, the EAC Generals. Yan po ang featured sa ating second game.
Nice setup there, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice setup there.
Thank you. I saw it and I grabbed it. Pero yun yung second game natin, EAC kontra San Beda. Abangan nyo po, magandang action to. Kasi EAC Generals, don't be fooled by their record so far kasi maganda yung tinatakbo nila, especially in their past few games. The San Beda Red Lions, on the other hand, are hungrier and they want to bounce back after that heartbreaking loss against Perpetual. And of course, taking you through that game is Mr. Pure Business and Pleasure. Sino bang kasama mo dyan, Anton?
You know, I just wish Julia or Baileys were here to help us introduce this guy because, I mean, we've done many variations of how to introduce him. But okay, let's try again, Martin.
Oh, siya.
Coming up next to cover this game with me, yours truly, Mr. PB and Pleasure, is a guy who's also very serious, but deep inside his heart of hearts is a man who loves, serves, and cares. Topex Robinson.
Asa ba? Meron pa tayong pa-video ni Coach Topex. Oh, wow!
Oh, no! Wait,
wow!
What?
Coach Topex.
I just said love, serve, care. What is this about?
The last 2 weeks, medyo intense si Coach Topex. Grabe intensity ni Coach Topex.
Nasa loob pala ang kulo.
Oo. Pero lumalabak. Usually relax lang si Coach eh. Pero recent weeks, parang gigil.
Ang daming bumabaril dito sa NCAA. Si Coach Topex, I did not expect him to be part of that list.
Ako rin eh. Ako rin eh. Dapat ang intro ko sa kanya dati, one of the best minds in Philippine basketball. Ganon. Pero iba talaga yung intensity ni Coach Topex at nadadala niya yan. Siyempre sa commentary, mas spicy din yung commentary.
I think I'm excited now to work with that version of Coach Topex.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, tignan natin. Mamaya po, Mr. Pure Business and Pleasure, Anton Rojas and Coach Topex Robinson to take you through that game between EAC and San Beda. But this has been Martin Javier saying thank you for joining this edition of the show. This has been your favorite in between sports and entertainment show. This is Game On!